USC's Got Talent. My name is Ayla Farley, and this is my event concept plan for TSM314 Task 1. Why? USC's Got Talent's mission is to bring USC students together for a good cause, as well as to give the students an opportunity to take a break from their work and express themselves to do what they love. The intention of the event is to get students to participate in the community event, showcase their talent, as well as raise money for charities. Who? The target audience is University of the Sunshine Coast students, looking at showcasing their talent or supporting their fellow students, as well as raising money for charities. When? 1st September 2019, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Where? 90 Downs Road Innovation Centre, USC campus. What? A local community event with live entertainment, platter food, and drinks. How? $15 tickets can be pre-purchased online or on the day. This includes non-alcoholic beverages and nibbles, as well as a contribution to the Sunshine Coast Arts Foundation charity. The event scope. The scope states the quantity of work that is required to get the event up and running and then to shut it down. When creating the event scope for USC's Got Talent, I first started with initiation. This is research, concept definition, and validation. I then went on to the planning process, which is the requirements, specifications, tactics, and development. I then looked at implementation, so the coordinating and contracting. Then the event. Then afterwards, the closure, which is the shutdown, feedback review, evaluation, and knowledge transfer. The location is the USC Innovation Center on campus, as it is easy access for students and has a big enough size to fit the event. The budget is a $2,000 grant from the Minor Community Events, the Sunshine Coast Regional Council, as it fulfills the requirements of supporting and building capacity of local event management, talent, and suppliers, and promotes a vibrant and diverse place, as well as delivers one-off projects or events with broad community benefits. The time of it is a one-day event on a Sunday between 10 a.m. and 4 p.m., as this does not clash with student classes and people prefer weekend events. The event scope identifies project needs, confirms the objectives and goals of USC's Got Talent, the project scope description, expectations and acceptance, and identifies constraints, looking at the cost, time, and quality. Local or community events are often family fun events that are considered owned by a community because they use volunteer services from the host community, employ public venues such as streets, parks, and schools, and are produced at the direction of local governments, agencies, or non-government organisations. The mission of the event is to get students to participate in the community event, showcase their talent, as well as to raise money for charities. Through this event, this then promotes events within the campus as well as the university, making it more inviting for future students. With the cost breakdown, the hire of the auditorium in the Innovation Centre is $1,100 for the full day. This features the stage, data projection screen, sound, lectern, and mic, which is all equipment that we need for the event. And then it's $8 per person with a selection of non-alcoholic beverages and selection of cheese and antipasto platters served at the Innovation Centre. This is included in the ticket price. SMART objectives. SMART objectives are specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time-framed objectives used to quantify progress towards achieving event goals by Wagan and White, 2018. For USC's Got Talent, the three SMART objectives are to raise $1,000 for the Sunshine Coast Arts Foundation charity in the day event, 100 people to attend the event, and 10% of the audience to give positive feedback about the event and recommend continuing in the event. These are time-framed, measurable, and specific. Vision is to be the leading university campus that promotes community collaboration and charitable events through creativity, culture, and partnerships. The anticipated outcomes is students to join as a community and support and encourage each other, raise money for the Sunshine Coast Arts Foundation charity, give positive feedback by students for the event, and workers and performers to create a good experience. Target audience. Target audience is the intended audience or readership of a publication, advertisement, or other message. USC's Got Talent's targeted at USC students that want to showcase their talent or support their fellow students performing, as well as students wanting to get involved with the university, meet people, gain event experience, and participate in charitable work. The stakeholders are the University of the Sunshine Coast Events Team, Innovation Centre Events Team, Sunshine Coast Regional Council, and the charity involved is Sunshine Coast Arts Foundation, which is an organisation that promotes and advances arts and culture across the region. An organisational structure is an arrangement of lines of authority, communications, right and duties within an organisation. This structure then determines how the roles, power and responsibilities are assigned, controlled and coordinated. In events, there are three possible structures depending on the type of arms and size. These are functional, program-based, matrix, and multi-organisational or network structures. The one I've chosen to use is functional. The leading role is a University of the Sunshine Coast Events Manager, which is myself. The second in position is Events Centre Event Manager, which is Eve Mahoney. And then followed by volunteers, performers, function, wait and bar staff, and USC staff and security. Potential risks and challenges within the marketing, operational, and financial. This then is a work breakdown structure of the event concept. Marketing. The first one is environmental scanning to make sure there is a market for the event, followed by the event concept resonates with target audience. Then the event is exciting enough to create media interest, as well as customers are willing to buy tickets for $15 and give up valuable time to attend the event, and that no other event is on that day. Operational. Necessary personal access to required skills and resources for the event. Then staging multimedia is operated correctly. Then scheduling of media and event is coordinated correctly, and then task during event is allocated for the appropriate tasks and number of volunteers and staff to fulfill. Financial. The event generates enough money to subsidize, break even, or make a profit. The budget is met and aligns with the expected financial outcome. The unexpected costs or revenue downsides, and appropriate management for cash flow requirements. Recommendations for the challenges and risks. Start marketing campaign and email event breakdown at least a week before the event to give enough time for students to develop interest and free the date. Look at the other event pricing to make sure asking price is affordable and students are willing to pay. Have a rehearsal prior to the event and make sure the multimedia and staging is working correctly. Send running order and task allocations to volunteers before the event for them to study for appropriate roles. Create enough leeway of profit to be able to break even and pay for unexpected costs and still generate some profit. If grant doesn't go through, look at USC IC grants that is available through the menu. Thank you for listening.